necessary to maintain that growth. So at this point, it's something we should actually ask ourselves, and it's like a major challenge actually. The next one is ethical concern. Yeah, good things was again is one reason, and one of them is propaganda. I don't even have a propaganda for fake news, spreading of false information and all that. I mean, that was done very well during like the election. You see people posting old videos and all that, and it's very easy for you to spread fake news fast by the internet or social media. Another one is internet broadcast. Like you have to just think that you just call and probably hack into your account, be it your social media account or your bank account, and play with whatever you want to do. So those are the careful. So aside from the challenges, there are also so many significant benefits of strong energy. And I'll just quickly and three because of time. Yeah, the first one is increase efficiency and productivity. So basically technology just like I said, makes life easier and also eliminates manual work. So by automating it, you're basically eliminating manual labor, like you're basically eliminating the efficiency of humans. Basically. So at this point, you're increasing efficiency, you're increasing productivity. Yeah. The second one that we reduce cost. So basically, when you like eliminate manual labor, you're basically reducing the running costs, not the initial cost. There's no running cost and initial cost. I don't get to economics and all that. Yeah, so basically reducing running costs of doing something. For example, the gate. Imagine that gate was 57 for 10 years and put 10 years to work out of the At this point, you calculate how much you are paying that gate in the next 10 years. You will see that change will still remain going to the gates actually. So you see it has actually reduced running costs. Another one is positive environmental impact. So at the beginning of my talk, I said that we have electric cars now, right? So with this electric vehicles, we can reduce pollution, we can reduce those smoke and soot that we like generated from our vehicles, from our diesel or powered vehicles. So I try to have a long talk. I just want to tell that although technology is like very cool and all that, let's also be aware of the challenges of it, and let's try to be aware of the challenges. And as we actually explore different technologies, let us try to create a world for the betterment of all. Thank you. I would also like to appreciate women educators from my friends that are trying to support me to like that. So you can connect with me on my Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Yeah, thank you. And also, sorry, I have a community of babies. I'm actually president of Owerri. So what we did, we empower these digital skills. So if you are someone that is just starting out, I'm there. I'm there to learn how to start out. Yeah, my community is there. Why can't you help me? You're welcome. Thank you. Please let's I'm sure you got what she said. Disruptive technology, AI, blockchain technology. So all these things make work. They cut out costs, like she said, production costs, and it's eco-friendly. It just removes so many unnecessary things. I thought a lot of us use ChatGPT. That's like the simplest. I think that's the simplest example of AI and your virtual assistants like Siri and the rest. So, is there anyone that has questions whatsoever? Any questions? No questions. So next we're going to be inviting Evangeline, and she's going to be telling us how to use the Google Councils app. Please, a round of applause for Evangeline. She gave you the.
I'm not here to talk about the story. I'm just here to say few things about crowdsource. Okay. Thank you. Okay. My name is Sandra. I really want to thank you guys for coming.
I also want to thank the organizers for talk and tell you guys more about STEM. So, starting, okay. My topic is how to make use of Google crowdsource app. Okay, before I start, I really want to talk what Google crowdsource is. Google crowdsource is actually Google crowdsource app is actually a platform where you make so much contributions that helps to build up the machine learning. So now, moving next. Okay, Google crowdsource mission. To organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful because AI is everywhere. You guys have actually heard about AI and how it has helped us in so many ways and how it is improving daily. So now, okay, let's move to the next one. Then I will talk about this shortly. Like now, most of us, have you ever wondered how you go online and you search on Google and you search, let's say, a picture, let's talk about anything you are searching for. For example, let's say you are looking for local type of food, let's say for jollof rice, Nigerian made, and you end up in different type of jollof rice. And you be like, how? Who did this? It's you and I that did that. But we don't know. There are people that are actually working behind the scenes. So it's these people actually have really helped in contributing. So that's why it is good for us to also help. And that's why Google crowdsource app is actually out for us to do those contributions to help people out there. So now, for example now, this particular one is talking about when you do a search on Google Photos for pride images. This is a bride. Not only this type of pictures, you also see other bride photos. Lot of bride photos. You will see the ones of Indian, you will see the ones of Nigerian, American, because all those people have taken bride photos and actually uploaded it through this app. Okay, so it will be a good thing if you make use of it to like do our own contributions, also help others when they do research. Okay, so now moving to the next, when you do search for Google Photos that can for let me just say for pancakes, you will see a lot of pancakes. I just probably this one. There are a lot of pancakes there. People also help to bring up these things for you to see and also make use of it for your daily purpose. When you okay, this one I've talked about jollof rice. When you see a lot of jollof rice pictures and all. So what's the difference also? You'll be so surprised that when you upload something, you'll be like, what's the difference between this picture and this picture? And the app will be able to let you know that this is actually meat pie. This is actually because there are people that have actually seen this picture and identified it as this is donut, this is meat pie. Then when people go online and search for donut pictures, this comes out. Do you get it? So now, next, same thing with cards, chocolate cakes, and all. Okay, now everything I've been saying is still the same thing with this thing now. To solve this problem, we'll need to get millions of images all around the world to train machine learning models. This machine learning models is just like an AI. It works like an AI. So when you upload a lot of images on it, it can be able to identify the particular images wherever whoever is searching for. Okay, it's not rocket science, it's just facts. Okay, you can help train the machine learning data. For example, each of these different type of food. Like me, because I'm now a pastor's influencer. What I do, I upload pictures. Like if I take if I want to eat, I upload this is jollof rice. If I want to do this, and many people out there are also helping to do this contribution, identifying that this is this particular type of food, so that when people go online to browse, this is then the app can be able to sort out a particular image of people. Same thing with this one. This one is about language at all, Google helps as well because people are out there doing the contributions and help them, then making it easy for you to be able to identify them. Okay, like this image and this write-up is talking about how do you feel about this image. You yourself, if you are contributing to the app, you might actually say this particular image is kind of scary or it's kind of fun, see someone flying. But another person can actually upload that this particular image is scary, why is someone fun? And you'll be like, but when you go online and you search, is this image scary or fun? Even though it tells you scary, it's not like negative, it's not false. It is still right. It depends on your own emotions and what you've uploaded. Okay. Okay, why crowdsource? Crowdsource is actually an Android because basically for now crowdsource is only used in Android and the web. It is not available in iOS. So now crowdsource Android and web apps allows users to answer quick questions in a gamified UI and help generate diverse training data for machine learning. Like now, this app I'm talking about is Owerri. We'll start with practical later. This app now shows a lot of things. When you want to do the contribution, when you are doing the contribution, it shows also the levels of where you are. It's like it's level by level. When you get to a certain point, you get to another level, and it helps. And each level you get into, you have a reward for it from Google crowdsource organizations. They actually get invites from the company. You get certified. You have an opportunity to get AI certification. It depends on the levels you are. Okay. Okay. Now, how to contribute? Like now in the app, now there's email label verification. They will show you images. This is what I was actually talking about previously. They show you images. It's the image label verification. Click yes or based on the question. Tips. Use your best judgment and ask when answering looking at the overall image. Skip if you're uncertain. Okay, now for example, if you're looking at this image now, is it something you are really sure of? This is it. If it's it, you click yes. If you're not sure, please just click no or skip and just go. Please. Okay? I'll tell you the reason why. Now, handwriting. Also, it also brings handwriting recognition, where you type what you see in the language chosen. Do not type spaces in, and it is case sensitive. If you get into the app and you see handwriting like you don't understand what it was there, just skip, please. Then if you see something you understand, you click and you write what you actually saw. For example, view, and you just write view. This is what you saw because someone has actually written it. And this thing you're writing is actually helping the AI to understand this thing better. So that when someone click on it or find something like this online, it can be able to identify this is what you're looking for. Please. Okay. Next one is image capture. Capture an image from any of the categories suggested. Tips, upload from gallery and Google Photos seamlessly. Like I said, if you have image, you just snap it. If you cook food, you help like Nigerian fooding because those people, for you to go on Google and you type Nigerian jollof rice and you saw Nigerian jollof rice, there's actually someone that have actually cooked that food, snapped it and made it Nigerian and uploaded it so that when you're going there to look for Nigerian jollof rice, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so moving forward, you are helping making difference whenever you're doing this. Like when you're doing this, you're helping to do the image level verification, handwriting recognition. The app has a way of telling you to keep going if you're actually doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing. Like for example now, if there's a point you will get, it will tell you your point, it will tell you how many people and how many contributions you've done so far and how well you are doing it. So this one is to tell you, well done, keep going. Same thing, different levels. That's why you're seeing different colors here. Okay, now please listen very carefully because this thing has really caused a lot of problems. Okay, that's why if you, I don't know whether you guys have actually experiences that you go online and you search for a certain this line is giving you a wrong information. It's because what people have actually uploaded is actually wrong, and it's now
give it that AI, this is what is it, and it's wrong. So we need to give the right thing. Now, genuine contributions are the center of this machinery. So how can someone make genuine contributions? Please put your best effort, but don't overthink. Okay? Understand the question first. When you understand it, answer what you think is correct. Move on if you're not sure. Very simple. Okay? Because this is really help, like it's going wide, not only your own side, it is going wide. It's something that you contribute is affecting everybody out there. Now, okay, I think I'm getting so to get this app that does all these wonders, you have to download crowdsource from Google Play Store or visit the website crowdsource.google.com. Our crowdsource contribution includes Google Translate, maps, photos, assistance, and more. So what you have to do is answer simple questions, earn your values, and what level up. Connect with contributors around the world, improve Google products for everyone. It's just simple, three simple things that this crowdsource actually does. Now, read more. Okay, this one is just how. Okay, I want you guys to do something for me, and I don't want to go with this messages. I really want to go with my messages. I really want you guys to take it because I'm not easily playing. Please, just go online. If you are using Android, go on your Play Store, download the Google Crowdsource app. I don't have much time. That's what I'm kind of asking. Just go online, Google Play Store. Sorry, just download the Google Crowdsource app. And when you do that, I don't know. Okay, when you do that, you start leveling up. The highest person with the highest level goes up. I was not so, don't be joke. Oh, more, and t-shirts. So please, I don't want to carry this in our go online, Play Store. For them, web, if you want to go through the web, you can follow through the web. But sorry for the iOS users, there's no app for that now. So I don't know if they are still upgrading. They are still upgrading. So just go on this thing and then please, I will be leaving this page soon because I need another person to come in and we are trying to be fast so that we can wrap up everything. And secondly, what I want to say is I would like you guys to go downstairs on your own free when you are free, like when we are doing our leisure period. Take a picture and post on Twitter and hashtag Google Crowdsource app. Google Crowdsource, please. When you make and then hashtag WTF. Yeah, when you do this, hashtag WTF Owerri, then hashtag Google Crowdsource. Thank you. I'll come back later to check the person with the highest view in your hashtag, and then the person with the highest level. Then I'll give you my message. Thank you very much.
Shay, you see what I sent to you?
There's a lot of one. So, but before I call on the Minister of Enjoyment, okay, I have name. I'll be calling on Felix Everest. Is he here? Founder of Upskill School of Technology. Okay, on the topic tech and you. Please, around the office.
Hello. Hello. Okay, I have this thing with ladies, right? I usually get a little bit about these of ladies. I don't know how it works, but I do a lot of things with ladies. The team comprises of about 70% of ladies. I do a lot of projects with ladies who have a good project and so on. But I still haven't really gotten myself. So use the system. All right, how y'all doing?
That's
My
fine.
voice is a bit quiet, kind of cold. Is it the weather? Is it the weather?
Soccer.
Oh. Okay, so my name is Philip Everest, and like they said, I'm the founder of Osteo Network, and of course, Osteo School of Technology. Okay, also the co-founder of Big Projects. I came to talk to you about tech and you. Okay, so the topic we're dealing with today is a very interesting one. I was very thrilled when Joy invited me to come speak to you guys. Can you put your hands together for women tech leaders? And of course, Joy, please do that better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, quickly. So I don't know how much time do I have, please? Okay, thank you. All right, so I like it active, I like it more engaging. All right, so I'm gonna randomly ask questions, and I hope maybe you answer, maybe have one or two things for you. Just try to go with the system. A quick question: how much? What's your name? Yeah. What? Faustina. Faustina. What did you do? Are you a student? Which school? Total. What I studied? Public health. What level? 300 level. Faustina, how much does it cost to sustain you a day? How much do you think is the cost of running Faustina in a day? Do you know that? Okay, please can you stand up? Thank you, thank you. Okay. You have sponsors, obviously. Your parents, I suppose. Okay, and you don't know how much it costs to run Faustina in a day. Okay, just hang on there. Just one or two more persons. Hi, what's your name, man? Chinoy, are you a student? Which school? Photo. Oh, this seems to be photo gathering. Okay, what are you studying? You know, the least you can do is actually speak loud. I want them to hear you. What are you studying? Okay, cool. What level? So, Faustina, do you know how much it costs to really get by? I mean, for Faustina. Let's assume you are the sponsor and Faustina is a different entity. How much does it cost to run Faustina every day? Can you put it? You? Okay. Chinwe, sorry, forgive me. Chinwe, is it Chinwe or Chinwe? Chinwe. So, how much does it cost to run Chinwe in a day? Do you know? Just give me an average. And this question goes to everybody. If you can, just try to see if you can work with me. 1 to 2K. So if I have 2K, sorry, if I have 1K, I can sustain Faustina in a day. Chinwe, sorry, I don't know why. I can sustain Chinwe in a day. No, I don't want it to depend. I want to, let's assume I want to be your sponsor. And I want to know how much is it going to cost me to keep you till the day, like to keep you on average. You don't, can we agree you don't know? Okay. Okay, please sit down. Does any one of us here know how much it costs to run you? Okay. What's your name, please? Chidema. What's your background? Yes, what do you do? Are you a student? Okay. Are you working? Okay, you're a full-time student, you're not working. Okay, so how much does it cost to run you to the mic? No, come on. Pay for Facebook every day. So nobody can answer this question directly.
Excuse me, you have to be explicit. Is it just kidding? Or
No, let's assume, right? I want to be your sponsor.
okay.
So I want to know how much will it cost me to sustain you
Every day.
Then, so I need to know. So
On
that
an average.
Average.
Okay, for us.
No, for as a person, because the cost of running you may not be the cost of running.
Okay.
You're a guy, you're a women event.
I'll say,
You want to answer? Can you tell us?
just daily, right?
How do you spend in a day on average?
Okay, in a day, how much I spend? Average, 30,000.
30,000. Why are you shouting? They asked you this. 30,000. That's pretty cool. Guys, please take note. I'm sure you're seeing her face. Don't go.
We will never.
Just take that. Yeah. All right. You want to say it? 2K. All right, let me help. I just want to spark something. Okay. When we say how much does it cost you to run a day, okay? I hope you know that women are the most expensive to run, right? I hope you know, right? So you're putting into consideration from your water you drink, the food you eat, the house, the cost of the house, the cost of the clothing, okay? Every damn thing, right? Are you okay? So can you now answer the question? On the no way. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, actually, statistically speaking, on the average, the minimum amount it takes to run any lady on, like, say, 14 day, when you're poor and you're rich, as of 2021 was 3,500.
What?
Yes, I said minimum. Some persons it runs up to 200,000. Okay. But we're saying if you don't get that a lady survived a day, 3,500 have to go down. Right? Now imagine how, just check your age, okay? And then calculate from when you were small, or babies are 5,000. Like that baby there, say boy or girl, the average is 5,000 per day. So babies are more expensive actually. Because if it does its thing now, I think it's average of 500. It's a pampers you guys call it now. If you calculate pampers and last thing, it's very expensive. So what am I saying? Calculate from day one to today how much your parents have spent, sponsors have spent to keep your life running. Then you realize that actually your parents are millionaires. They actually millionaires. Can you put your hands together for that? Okay, so I need you to walk with me a little bit. We're arriving somewhere. Okay, so if it takes the average of, let's assume, Nigeria now things are a little bit tough. Let's assume the cost for you here is 5K. If you calculate your PT, your food, say you don't get money, say it's 5K. Now check it out for 1 month. 1 month is about 30 days, right? That's how much? 150K. Now the truth is this: it's either you are paying that money yourself or someone else is putting that money. Does that make sense? Okay. Now you're a lady. Now there's a rule of thumb, and that rule is whoever that pays the bills makes the rules. Right? That's why the parents can determine what you do, where you go to, and this is domestic, right? Now, as you begin to grow, you enter campus and stuff start happening. You start, having feelings and meeting people. And one guy now starts saying, "I love you," and you get into a relationship. You start transferring some of those things, right? Are you okay? Okay. So what actually we don't really settle down to deal with is the fact that every day that comes and goes, you actually incur a cost. The fact that you're alive, you're breathing, you have to eat. Whether you have money or you don't have money, someone has to pay for that bill. And if there's nobody available to pay for that bill, so it's either you pay it yourself or you become vulnerable to whosoever that's willing to pay the bill. Yes or no? And that has become the situation and story of the typical African child, girl child. Now, when you hear about things like domestic violence, things like abuse, sexual abuse, workplace abuses, etc., you have little to no control of what happens around you when you can't foot your feet. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how brilliant you are, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, it doesn't matter how smart you think you are. If you don't and can't put your own bill, you are typically vulnerable. And that means that anything can happen. And that's why somebody may want to give you a job and they're saying certain things like, you need to spend some time with me so I can make it work out for you. That's why a lecturer can look at you and say, you know what, if you don't speak to me, you can't pass the exam. Because somehow the lecturer believes that you're vulnerable to whatever grade is going to give you. Do you understand? Are you with me? You know, just add like 5 years to any of your age right now. You're probably going to be in your own home. And that's a fact. Let me give you, I just want to start by giving you data. This is I get to think. So let me give you a little analogy of that future. Okay? So entering in your home, like getting married, you're actually going to be incurring certain responsibilities that automatically excluded you from certain privileges. Are you with me? One of those responsibilities is the fact that you now have to share your time and your resources, your energy with your husband, your children, your family, etc. So if you can make a decision to start a job today or maybe do anything, you have to put about 3 or 4 factors into consideration. That means you can't wake up and run off into a career or start a business or go do something, go see something. You can't do that. So, and if you can't do that, it means there are certain opportunities you can participate. Does that make sense? So this is my theory. I believe for the average lady, for any lady at all, whether in Nigeria, in the UK, or anywhere, the first thing you must consider before you think of entering into your own home is to become financially independent. If you are not financially independent, even if you have PhD, you are not qualified for marriage. Both mentality. Now, this is probably going to save you a whole lot. If you play this card well, you're going to save yourself unnecessary stories, right? So now, how do you become financially independent? The program is amazing. You've had a lot of stories about tech and so on. I want actually to bring it down a little bit to something we can connect with, we can relate with. What I call it is actionable steps. Okay, there is a lot of bills to incur. There is a rainy day coming, and that rainy day we call it entering into your own home. It escalates any responsibility or pressure you're facing now. If you think school is stressing you, wait till you graduate. Then you understand what's up. Trust me, you've not seen nothing yet. All right? So even when you graduate, if you think workplace is stressing you, then wait till you get married. You're going to be combining work with raising a child or children, with attending to your husband, and then still managing your nuclear family or extended family work. Okay, are you okay? So it doesn't stop. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't reduce the responsibilities and pressure doesn't reduce. Only get better at it. Do you understand? So the earlier you start adjusting yourself to accomplish from this, plan yourself and get yourself on the right track, the better for you. And guess what? I think the biggest miracle of our 21st century is that. What did I say? The biggest miracle of our 21st century is what? So anyone that gives you or shows you the way to actually become tech savvy actually have solved over 80% of the problem. You know why? Tech is officially the only industry or the only career that allows you or that accommodates any form of culture, social differences, religious differences, location, status, etc. So much so that even without formal education, you can make a lot of money from tech. Do you understand? Hence, events like this are only designed to achieve one function. You know what that function is? To spark your interest, to help you see the big picture, to get you in, want to, change the narrative for yourself. All right. Now, before I proceed, I want to just quickly make an assumption. By the end of this, the next maybe 10 minutes as I have, okay, what I want to achieve is to kind of dare you so much to want to do something now that will influence your next 5, 10 years. Are you ready to run with me? If there's no other thing you grab from today's event, I want you to, in the next 5 years, to say that, I was in an event somewhere in Orlando, 5 years ago, and that event changed me. That's what I want to do. Because that's just limited time. So personally for me, it was about some years ago, in 2016, I was in conference like this, and they called the conference live. It was in the university. The organizer of the conference made a big plan. I'm just sharing with you a little story. Made big plan, spent over 5 million to organize a campus event in an environment that people had no kind of knowledge about tech. So he organized a tech event, spent over 5 million because he brought guys from Lagos and paid their return ticket, flight ticket. Okay. Spent a lot of money, hired the biggest facility in the school. I guess how many people came? Apart from the guests, we're not up to 6%. This guy literally poured his life in that event. And guess what? One of the beautiful things that happened in that event is that those guests that came, probably out of pity or something, spoke to those 6 persons as though they were talking to 5,000 people. Are you with me? And I can tell you today, out of those 6 persons, I can point at least 3 persons from that event that are running big tech companies today. So, do we think that event was a failure? It wasn't. Do you get? So, sometimes we don't know really the impact of our activities or our sacrifices until maybe time plays out. And maybe perhaps the guy wouldn't even know, because I believe that must have hit him so hard. You probably think you failed. And we have not been in touch since then. You don't know the successes we record, but I can tell you, whatever we do today, that event changed my life. And what did I see? I saw young people like myself fly from Lagos to show me a world that they never knew that existed. And I made a decision that day that I was going to write my own story. And I'm going to make every day count. And that's what I want to do for you this afternoon. Are you ready to run with me?
Yes,
Are you ready to do that?
yes,
Now, like I said, the beautiful thing is that one thing that tech has done for us is that tech removed the excuse from you. So you cannot say, you know what, I'm a nursing mother, I don't have time, the babies, the stuff, and so on. Even if you're a nursing mother, there is space for you. Okay? Whether or not you're coming from the Muslim background, you're not allowed to outside the house, just do everything inside and all that, tech accommodate that. So tech is so flexible that it lets everyone do. Okay? So here's what we are saying. We're saying that the lady that didn't have formal education or that is married and have limitations and so on can still earn her comfortable 350K from the comfort of her home. Are you okay? I know so many. If I don't know, I have at least 10 of them who are earning at least 400K. A particular story is a lady, was a friend of mine in Owerri. His wife actually, they got married somewhere, I think around 2017. The wife was a graduate of veterinary medicine. So after their first baby, she was kind of bored of staying at home. She was thinking, what can she do to get herself busy? And we got talking, and she got interested in tech, and she decided to take some online courses. She started with some online courses to spark her interest, some online courses on Python and so on. 2 months, 3 months, a friend introduced her to data, I think data or something. And she took the program, like it was 6 months training program on programming. And after that, she had her first gig. That's her first gig, I think, came in. She finished that program, I think, in 2020. Okay, that was around August. On September, she got her second offer. The first offer came with 250K salary. Now she had her first baby. Now she has 2 kids, okay, and she's earning 1.2 million. She said, "I take you to her house in NCC." She's earning better than her husband, who is an engineer working with NEPA. That come back to this. Her husband is a professional engineer who happens to be one of the top NEPA officials, but his salary is not up to 350,000. So the wife now can comfortably employ her husband and pay him twice his salary and still make up. And the man have to leave his house every morning, rushing and answering his house. And the woman, all she does is to sit. She has a little office in her bedroom, a little table, and sits with her laptop. And that's where she's making. Just about 2 months ago, she got one very powerful PC for one of the international companies she's working. Now she's thinking of building her own company. And she's still getting a lot of a lot of microwave stuff. Now, this is not a story, a one fictional story. Some of them are here. I think John can share some of those stories. That is the story of the typical 21st century woman who has decided to dare to become. Do you understand? So the point is this, okay? There's a 30-year-old, there's a 45 years old, there's a 50 years old that's waiting to take part. Okay? And she doesn't have much of an option. She doesn't have much luxury. She doesn't have much choices. She's just helplessly depending on whatever choices, decisions, and actions she take now. Because right there, she's going to be somewhere with 2 kids or 3 on her house. And you better prepare for her. Are you getting the narrative here? These things are real, right? So the question now is what stops you from. I saw the lady talk about the disruptive technology, AI, etc. I saw people like, I got this. ChatGPT are beautiful stuff about tech. But the truth is that you don't have to be, it's not ambiguous. You can start from where you are. We've understood that tech is not about coding alone. I can tell you, let me give you this one. One of the most expensively paid techies are people who write what we call technical writing. Technical writing. That's the website you see, the people who write things. Make it, it's part of user experience. User experience design. UX design. Okay. The technical writers are one of the most expensive paid techies, and they don't have to code. There's a lot of career in tech that accommodates your differences, what you can carry. If you're good in communication, there's a space for you. If you're good in writing, there's a space for you. If you're good in math and calculation and problem solving, there's a space for you. The programming and so on. If you're good in writing, go into content writing, and ChatGPT and other content development AI are basically a lot easier for us. If you're good in marketing, there's no marketing problem, and you can make millions from your life. Are you following? So what I'm trying to do here right now is to, let me use a very harsh word, is to pass the judgment. What do I mean by pass the judgment? Is to make sure you don't have any excuse to give that 10 years version of you. That is why, I didn't have much opportunities available. You have all of it. The difference now is what you do with that opportunity. So quickly, I'm going to wrap up by saying, highlighting certain things that you can do to get started. So one of the things you must do for yourself to actually get started, number one, is join the community. Join what? Is anyone here that's not a student? Anyone? Just one person. We're all students. And you came to a meeting, an event, that is teaching you something. I didn't come with the writing material. So you're a student, you're not a scholar. you should have your writing material all the time because you may think you're understanding what I'm saying right now, but trust me, give it like 30 minutes after I'm speaking, you may not remember the exact things I said. So one of the ways to internalize what you hear is by writing them down. It doesn't just help you to go back to it later, it also helps your brain to internalize it. Is that cool? So if you don't have writing materials, you can use your notepad from your phone to jot that stuff. Because it will help you. Okay? Is that okay? How about not too harsh? I still have to talk to anybody, so just bear with me. Okay? So quickly, it seems my time is up. Okay, I'm just going to run through this very quickly. Join what? Join a community. I say join a community, right? Number one is what? Number two, and there's so many of them, you can make joy to, there's so many of them. Number two is start from your space. If you're a communicator, find a course on communication. Okay? There's one called voice over artistry. There's a career, just talk to the person, get involved, talk to somebody. Start a course now. What did I say? Start a course now. Forget about whether or not you understand it. Just go online, go to YouTube if you don't have any time. Go to YouTube and learn something. And join the community. Okay? Number three, are you with me? Number three is volunteer. What did I say? Volunteer. Time will not permit me, but that's one of the biggest things you can do for yourself. Volunteer for companies to work as an intern with them. Volunteer for events like this. Volunteer for anything volunteerable. That allows you to validate your knowledge. Okay? Now, number four, I'm going to close that down. Number four is tell your story. What is that? Tell your story. Don't shut up. The person should know today is don't share your story. Don't let another person tell your story. You will tell it better than yourself. But now you have social media, you have WhatsApp. You have millions of people watching you every day. And all you're showing them is a selfie of yourself. No. Tell your story. Let them know what you're doing today and what your challenges are, how you're dealing with those challenges. Let them feel your growth. Because the person who's going to employ you, who's going to give that contract, with that deal, is in your audience. So feed them with the right information. I'm sure I'm going to see you later. Right? Thank you so much. My name is Philip Starbreast. It's Daniel Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you. Another round of applause for this. Okay, I think we're calling on the next speaker. So, and she'll be talking about dating the niche. Please, a round of applause as she comes.
Please, that round of applause is very, very unacceptable. A round of applause is very appreciated.
Are we tired already?
No, you're not supposed to be tired. It's an event like this that prepares you for tomorrow. And the best time to get this event is when it's as you don't do it, and that's now. So maybe in the next 5 days, if you remember events like this, you'll be proud of yourself. So don't get tired, okay?
My name is Shinobu, and I'm a business analyst, founder of Conscious Farm, Zero Engaging Projects. Currently, we are launching some products for agricultural farmers. So today I will be speaking on creating. I don't have too much slides because I don't believe in too much talk, but I'm here to share my experience. It can help you to create your own niche. Next slide. So when we talk about niche, we are talking about a place you can comfortably operate. What I mean by comfortably operating, it doesn't mean you will have to sit in your comfort zones. No. Things that you can do with ease, things you can do without
too much monitoring. That's what and if you can offer a particular skill that others do not offer, you've actually created a niche for yourself. What do I mean by that? If you look at yourself and say, I'm good with designs, I'm good in combination of colors, you're actually going towards being a graphic designer or a product designer. You've actually created a niche for yourself. So how to identify this niche? We'll come back to this place, but let me share with you how I was able to identify my own niche. In 2017, when I left school, I studied agriculture and bioresources engineering. And you know, when you say you're an agric engineer, people see you as someone who will end up in the farm. And I know many of us then, we didn't like the course. Personally, I didn't like the course. I wanted to study computer engineering, but I found myself, Nigeria will definitely give you what they like. So I was thinking what I would do with the course. When I left school, I refused to serve. I was looking for something to do to get myself in society. I was opportunity to got selected by my uncle to attend one Guanyan Foundation event. He asked me to go for agricultural school application, but I went against his wish. The first tech introductory class I went there was WordPress design. I don't know anything about tech. So during the 3 months program, I was attending this skill acquisition without any laptop or anything. I started writing my books. After 1 month, I requested for a laptop from him and gave me. Then I continued. From that event, I was introduced to former Tech Hub Africa along the Port Harcourt, and that's where I met John. So we are coming there. The person managing that place, GP Bola, he was a Figma design person. I left the web that took me there. I wanted to try design. I'm very bad at design. Not I will combine green and blue and give to you. But I don't have patience. So while we are staying there, I don't know anybody in the world. I didn't school there. I'm trying to spot with someone. You know, if someone is offering you accommodation, one thing or the other, it will end up in the house. So I didn't know where to go. So we started sleeping at the table. And the water is there. There's this kind of dirty pond water. That's the kind of water that comes out. But because I am going somewhere, I was using the water to bathe. Control became so familiar with me that in the night, go and buy food, come back, eat. Food will carry us till the morning. Then around 11, go and eat again. I will carry you till the night. I'm trying to find my niche. So while we are doing those things, one Adam Weiler told us about the solar that they are doing application for the developers. So I left the Figma, left the web, applied for OTP. Luckily, we are selected. I think out of 10, 8 made it to the last round. So while attending that web development class, I was still finding it difficult to blend because of JavaScript. Well, all of us wanted to be full stack developer, but the truth is it's not possible. It's possible, but it's not possible because you must do one step at a time. So we managed to complete all our time, living in an uncompleted building. But the purpose is to make sure we finish. So while attending that program, we tried our luck in the hackathon for election innovation. I can remember one Peter is already developing one app like that. He tried to join his team. He said he's a loner. He did not join. So we are three, me, Joy, and Atomic at the back. We formed it. And it was the three of us from plus Chigozie that was a newbie in tech, except Joy who studied for So when we tried coming up to hackathon, first month ends, at the end of the day, we won the hackathon. And we are giving some tips, try to change clothes and all of that, but still living without them. So at the end of the program, whatever I'm going to do, I must incorporate tech to it. That was how I discovered that you can actually do something in our world using tech. It has not yet been harnessed by everyone. So while I moved to business, I was lucky we were having one loan program with NISA. So I headed that department. And from there, found out that yes, I can operate here comfortably without any supervision, without anyone coming to monitor me. So on my own, I started developing myself. The first place I decided to go into was data. Because you need data in agriculture to do it. I moved on to get some courses on data analytics, and it did not end here. I moved further to get business analytics. They are just set in terms of focus. So from there, I now got myself to move jobs from upstream. And from there, I started getting some freelancing jobs. I started earning. But before then, you have left the young to research. So what am I trying to say in essence? Now I think I am comfortable in the business area, but it did not restrict them. I still have to do something with data, and data is all about technology. And that leads us to how we can find them. I first of all identified where my interest lies. And that is after exploring options. Design did not work, web did not work, backend did not work. Found out that they are business model. Then secondly, I identified the problems I can solve. I picked out a sector, which is in agriculture. And I made sure I had a survey in that sector and discovered the problems I can solve using technology. Then the third one is experiment. I have failed in 2 startups. The first one was building a business app that can help businesses manage their bookkeeping and store records and all of that. It did not start, it failed. That's my first experience. I moved further to check one agro-link too, where I can help farmers to outsource their products to off-takers. It failed too. But that doesn't mean others did not succeed. That is the part I experimented, the things I think. Then I started getting feedback. Sometimes some feedbacks can be discouraging, to be sincere. But if you were able to absorb whatever negative feedback, it will help you. So when I got feedback, why the 2 startups failed, I got feedback that were discouraging. And I tried to scan through those their feedbacks. I told myself I can't continue. So I ended it. Then the 5th one is giving money aside. And every one of us, every speaker that have been hammering on volunteering. You don't put money first. If you want to come into the tech industry and you start calculating how much people have been earning, you will miss your track. If you focus on money, but at the end of the day, you will not achieve anything. Because you're going to end up being a back row. When someone pays you, I can do it. When someone pays you like 500,000 to deliver a job, you will mess it up because you want to eat the money. And one thing in tech is it has a chain. This person knows who does this person does it. Before you know it, you land yourself into that your dream job. And that starts from volunteering and then joining communities and helping. The sixth one is look at those ahead of you and your competitors. You know, you have too much senior devs. This person has been working for like 5, 10 years. Look at what they have done. Like the things that built them to the level they are today. That's what it means by looking at those ahead of you. Then you find your unique selling points. The unique selling points might be keeping in contact with people you meet. For instance, at the end of this program, most of us will not connect again. But you might take that as a selling point. Checking on people. One day, the person might have an offer and doesn't know what to do. But because you have been keeping in touch, the offer might come to you. Then, another selling point you could have is maybe volunteering to participate with people who are running projects for free. It's another way of selling yourself. From there, they'll get to know that you have this kind of skill and they can adopt you into their system. Then the next one is testing your ideas for yourself or the skills you've acquired. It's not enough learning every day. You don't just see this programming language you want to learn, see the other one you want to learn. At the end of the day, you do not. The best is after learning, for instance, Python, try yourself. If you don't see any project to work on or with people, you search online. There are projects around. You work on it to test if actually you're doing well with that skill you acquired yourself. I think the last, reassess your niche. That means going back from the first one, identifying it, the problem, the experiment, the feedbacks, and volunteering. When you do this, you will find out if it actually works for you. I tried to design, it did not work. I tried well, both the front end and the back end, it did not work. Before I found myself in business leader. So if you don't do that reassessment, you might at the end of the day feel discouraged to drop out in everything you're doing. But reassessing yourself again on that thing you call your niche will really help you to know whether to move forward with it or to change or to, like, say, someone help me take out all that. This is the next slide. And that's all. I hope my story inspires you to try something tomorrow and not only attending events without getting something practical. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for us. Please get something from us. Were you inspired? Right? I wasn't the only one putting on this. There's a lot. So just like I said before, there are things you have to don't just say, I want to have money. What do you want to have? How much are we talking about? And what do you have to do to get this money? What are you willing to do? So that's what we're talking about. So the next person we have here is Minister of Enjoyment. Like, that's what we've been waiting for. Hello, am I the only person? Okay, I'll be calling her Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, Mary. Around that place.
Yes, they don't be a pair of already. So we're driving about yeah, so Mr. for Enjoyment is basically what I feel is coming in. Just build like games that will make us, that will ginger us more. Yeah. For these games, we sharing for winners. We have SWAT, we have SIP. Our table is full. So one of our sponsors for this one we have here, we
Philip Gabriel. Excited. Are you excited? I think excited. Philip, so smile. Okay, I'm so glad to have you on here. I'm so glad. I'm here representing Clayton and Michael Wadu. Okay, I just want to spend, I want to invest or monetize for 15 minutes. What is Clayton all about? You know, for us to understand Clayton, we should also know why we have technology. Why is technology at the first place? Actually, technology was meant to make life easier. Hello, are you hearing me? It was meant to make life easier. Communication easier. Transportation easier. Learning, teaching easier. So, what does FinTech stand for? FinTech is an innovative company dedicated to building software that enhance users' experience. They are dedicated to build software that enhance what users' experience. You have your cell phone, right? So tell me the primary attribute of your cell phone. Communication, right? Before now, in the ancient days, communication was through letter writing, all those stuff like that. But now, through technology and innovation, we can actually contact someone from afar through our cell phone. So that's what we take stand for. We are here to make what to provide solutions to make things easier for individuals. Our products are meant to be user friendly. We have a mission. Due to the challenges of our everyday life, for instance, let me use a product like Junior. Who have used Junior before? Yeah, you use it, right? Use Junior, right? It's a product, and this product has made what sales was accessible. It completed is a similar innovation. It's a similar what thing, just like that. We are here to make things easier for our users. We provide lasting solution, durable solution to help what ease the life of our individual. So we are here sponsoring this particular program with what Google, so that women can stand out, women can get involved in innovation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please a round of applause for Mr. Michael. Okay, I'm going to start with German. What do you have for us?
Yeah. So, first game, I don't know if we've actually participated one of these tech events where we just, I think mostly it's usually couples, where you just have to answer questions by selecting the right answer. And it's quite speed and accurate. So each of the questions is just 20 seconds. And we'll be sharing the code for you to join. And also the link, that's slido.com. Visit slido.com. Slido. Slido.com. Go one. Yeah, go to slido.com. You'll be requested to enter a pin. These are code for you to participate. Please.